Hey guys, it's Brent, and I just want to say really quick, I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. Be sure to click subscribe and hit the notification button so you get notifications so you don't miss any content. Also, feel free to leave a thumbs up or leave a comment and enjoy the video.
In my head, in my head. Looking for some satisfaction, this mundane little life, a little turbo reaction to sustain my mind. I'm still drunk in the morning, I'm stoned all the time. Love to any woman, any place at any time. Sometimes I walk away most every day. Just gotta keep on pushing, find my way. Some satisfaction to sustain my mind, some type of action to sustain this life. I'm still drunk in the morning, and I'm stoned all the time. Love to any woman, any place and any time. Sometimes I walk away most every day. Just gotta keep on pushing, find my way.
From a fan's perspective, if you're a fan of the band and the brand, merchandise has always been a big thing for Kiss, and I started at a young age. My grandmother would take me to Play World or Zayre's or whatever it was at whatever store in South Florida, and I swear I think I had everything that was out: the necklaces, the belt buckles, the hats, posters, name it. I don't want to say everything because there was too much, but I had a lot of it, and some of the things I've actually sold, some of the older things I've actually sold when the market was hot for that stuff, which is really cool. I mean, listen, I'm gonna die with Kiss stuff on me, and probably in me. I gotta show you this. A friend of mine, John Coswell from Choice Dental, made this custom just for me, and I'm having it put in next week. It is a Kiss crown, Kiss tattooed crown. That's I'm replacing one of my older crowns. So yeah, that's really cool. Choice Dental Laboratories. This is I was on the fence about it, and he talked me into it. A friend of mine talked me into it. So I gotta do it. I love these. These are from my friend Pete over at Shining Soul Candles. They're all Kiss candles. Now he does have the record albums too, but I burn these all the time. I'm actually, this is empty, this is empty, that one's almost empty, and I had to get one of my favorite albums. So yeah, it's cool. Pete Evick at Shining Soul. I'm gonna put this one out for now. And if you want to, I mean, take a look over this way. This is probably my most of all time. This is my, I don't want to say it's my child, but I've had this since 1979. It's an airbrush oil painting, and my dad was in Juarez, Mexico, and he picked it up on the side of the road. The guy was actually making it when he was there, and he signed it right here. And I had it for the longest time, and the first time I actually got it signed, and you can see up here, these are all their signatures. Ace and Peter, I got first. Ace was at an art show in Union, New Jersey with a friend of mine, Justin Steele. Peter Criss was at a convention in New Jersey with a good friend of mine, Justin Steele. Then at the 95, the official KISS convention, Gene actually wanted it. He wanted to take it from me to keep, not because it was, you know, he should have been paid for it or anything, but he thought it was the coolest thing. He's never seen anything like this, and it is a one of a kind, or maybe two of a kind. The guy did, he did the Beatles, and he did Elvis, and you know, he did all different things. But this was a one-off or two-off. So in the world, there's, by that artist, and if anybody has information about this artist in particular, yeah, Gene and Paul signed this at the convention, and Paul was actually about to sign it right here. I was like, no, please stop. So yeah, that was really cool to him to do that, to sign it up there in the top. You know, I doubt he wanted to sign it by Ace anyway. So yeah, it's and a closet full of things. I mean, a lot of stuff is boxed up. I have a bunch of stuff from the 70s. That was really cool. Most of it I've gotten rid of. I don't want to say gotten rid of in a bad way, but the prices were right, and at the time I sold them, and they went to good homes. Great pieces.
Let's talk about these right here.
These were a Spencer thing. You know, the whole merchandise thing with Spencer's. I bought all four at the time, and I know I didn't pay top price for them at the time. I think I got them for about $50 a piece. So yeah, I paid a couple $100 for it. But you know what? This is one of the things, one of the few things that I want to keep. It's almost to the point now where it's like I'm overwhelmed with collectible stuff. So a lot of the signed stuff I'd like to keep. Some of the other things I'd probably, you know, let go. I ended up with, how many history books? 5 history books up there. So yeah, a whole bunch of stuff. Yep, all stuff, all kinds of stuff. And I have to show you these. These are super unique. These pictures here, and I have a few of them. And I did get them signed at the convention. I don't know if the light can hit it right or what. But these were taken by their photographer. In Madison Square Garden, the sold-out shows and the multiple nights. These were given to me. Oh, by the way, there's an Eric Carr card right there, signed. I actually have his symbol over there too, his Pisces symbol. These were signed, and I hate that Gene signed it. It's so sloppy. This was signed at the convention along with some other things. These were from their photographer. This was a girl I went to school with in New Jersey, and she's like, listen, I don't want these. My dad doesn't want them anymore. So I was like, I'll take them. She said, yeah, you're a big KISS fan, so I figured you would like them. So I was like, I'll be glad to take them. These are super cool. I would imagine they're crazy rare. Really cool. Here's another one. Yeah, we were just dealing with that right there. What a great picture. And the fact that he even signed it too was really cool. And these were signed at the art show in New Jersey, and I believe this was signed in Orlando at the convention there, which I actually have a picture of that from the convention. That Peter signed for me. Really cool. And a couple more pictures here from that same person. Great.
Oh, the confetti one's great.
Yeah. I should probably get these framed in something like stuff like this. I'm not getting rid of. Not getting rid of it all. Yep. And these pictures right here, these are awesome. These are pictures that were taken by a friend of mine, Tracy and Les Owens. They were in the front row with my wife at the. Tracy and my wife were in the front row, and Les and I were off to the side. But Jean brought us back anyway. Yeah, these were taken by her and my wife. What a really, really cool thing. These great pictures. Have another one up here, looking right at the camera, which was dynamite. Yep. And that was a painting that a friend of mine did, Jai Landers. Beautiful picture. Yep, love that. Here's another picture that my photographer friend Parks King took that, and I have a few of those. And and here's something else. I have to meet Gene again because I have to have him sign right across here. I mean, it's perfect right there. A friend of mine, Mike Rastelli, got this for me for my birthday. There was a picture that was taken when I was hanging out with Gene in the hotel room. And people think, you know, I'm not pointing. You know, it's just he grabbed me by the neck and pulled me up close, and my hand was like this.
Yeah.
And I was like, everything, you know, right there. I was like, you know, I got the Sharpie because he did sign my arm, and I did have it tattooed in.
He signed your arm that night.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, because if you look there, you don't have the signature there.
No, I do have the pictures of him signing it though. I told my wife, you know, after death, you know, just have it dried out and
dried out and framed.
Yeah. And that the picture of Gene and Cher, that is from that my mom got me that. The photographer signed it here, and it was from the Hollywood Diplomat Hotel in Hollywood, Florida, and there was some kind of record organization that was going on, and Meatloaf was there, Gene was there, Cher was there. It was a RIAA something in regards to that, and it was some pretty cool pictures. But yeah, I've got tons of albums. Come to find out today, you and I were going through some albums, and I totally did not know I had the tattoos, the booklet, and the Kiss Army order form in my life too. And so yeah, that's really cool. Lots of Kiss albums. I just you know, I'm a fan of the band. You know, there was nothing bigger than Star Wars and Kiss in the 70s, and yeah, I'll always be a fan. There's a whole bunch of stuff I don't have now. I had Gene's Punisher bass that I bought at the convention. I had Paul's original PS10. Someone gave me an offer on that. I couldn't refuse. So yeah, it's almost like it's a hobby, but it's a passion. Those of you that are Kiss fans, you know this. The four most recognizable faces in the history of the world, besides Jesus, probably. So you know you're kind of hooked on it. And again, this is and I love showing this off because this is my baby. I absolutely love this. And this, as you can see, I mean, how many of you have seen this before? So it's really cool. And the Axe bass, oh my goodness. I've wanted one for a long time. Like I said, I had the Punisher. I almost got the original Punisher, along with not the original Punisher, the original Axe, along with the Punisher. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And yeah, I'm a Kiss nerd. Pretty soon I'll have a tattoo and a tooth tattoo, thanks to Choice Dental Laboratories. And yeah, go check out my buddy Pete at Shining Soul and get your Kiss candles, because those are very rare, and those are licensed through Kiss. They're not fake merchandise. So yeah, check those out. Oh yeah, this thing right here is the phone cards that they had back in the 90s. This was this is an uncut sheet, and they're numbered. They all had numbers on them, and on the back of them, they had to call long distance stuff. That was a thing back then.
Oh yeah, remember the phone cards?
Yeah. So I am looking for one of my prized possessions. As you had stuff stolen, I had a Gene album, my very first album. I haven't bought one since, and I kind of feel weird about it. But I had the Gene album. I left it in the car, and it ended up looking like an ashtray in that South Florida heat. So I might get one day. Who knows? But yeah, I'm a Kiss nerd, and of course, Beethoven.
Yeah, that's awesome. Beethoven, Gene.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, man, I appreciate you taking the time to show us around your room. Like
Yeah,
I said, it's we just did the Psycho Circus review, and we did it here, and it was just too much of a room to we shot this view here. If you've seen the Psycho Circus video, we shot this view right here.
Yep.
And I kept talking about what I was looking at. And I said I keep looking off camera because while I was sitting here, I was looking at this. So I mean, it's kind of distracting. I kept looking at the solo albums and looking at the busts and looking at the picture, of course.
This is the coolest thing.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the four most recognizable faces. We know that's Peter.
Mm-hmm.
We know that's Ace.
Mm-hmm.
And for a fan to see Eric and Ace up there in that makeup, I mean, Gene Paul talked about continuing the band with no original members. Well, if they're having a hard time selling out now, yeah, we won't get into that. But,
Man, I appreciate it.
absolutely.
Everybody. All right.